Hi, everybody. Welcome in as we get set for what could be the championship game if it is won by the Boll Weevils. If it is a Wallace-Hanceville victory, then we've got a little more volleyball, a 1:30 matchup this afternoon. Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. It is Region 22 ACCC action here on JockJive. Region 23, we already know the representative in their first year. Jones County has become the champion in Region 23. Why don't we bring up 23 when 22 is about to meet for the title? That is because the winner of this one has Jones County next Saturday for the right to advance to the Nationals in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So yeah, there is one more step along the way. And for Wallace-Hanceville, they're hoping there's 2 steps along the way. 2 games today, jammed over by Freeman. And the opening point belonging to Enterprise State. Taking a look at the starters: Riley Berry, Emma Claire Long, Charlie Walker, Olivia Freeman, Christina Vigil, Kaylee Petty, and the libero Lillian Rhodes for Enterprise State. Meanwhile, for Wallace-Hanceville, Chloe Jackson, Kaylee Dickerson, Amanda Monhay, Ollie Price, Rachel Mecklenburg, Eliana Quasada, and the libero, Abby McDonald. Well, are all the butterflies gone? They've been playing volleyball here since Friday morning. But there is not a bigger game at the moment than this one, so maybe they're back briefly. I think they'll leave quickly if they are here. We're tied at 2 as that goes off Petty. So a 2-apiece contest here from Sand Mountain Park. Albertville, Alabama, nibbled the top of the net. And Wallace-Hanceville taking their first lead in set number 1. Served up to Walker. Patty pumping it to Long. Long with a bump over. That is Dickerson trying to drive it down the line and goes wide. Knotted up at 3. Long will serve. Service error, Wallace-Hanceville. These 2 teams, they have met once already here. And it was a sweep by Enterprise State, 3-0. But that seemed to set Wallace-Hanceville on a mission. They have been on a tear as Freeman will stick it in the corner. After the loss to Enterprise State, all Wallace-Hanceville has done is play in 3 matches yesterday, sweeping 2 and taking LBW last night 3-1 to advance back in. That is Dickerson in front of the end line. (5-4) Wallace-Hanceville lead. Wallace-Hanceville gets here by knocking off Bishop State, losing to Enterprise State, falling into the losers bracket, beating Sneed, beating LBW, and beating Calhoun. Served up by Rachel Mecklenburg. Little tip over by Quasada. Over to Petty. It is blocked by Burgess, who is checked into the lineup. That is April Burgess. And the Lions take a 3-point lead. Served up by Mecklenburg. Over to Petty. Petty driving across court, goes wide. And the Lions have doubled up. Wait, check that. It got fingertips on the way out. So scratch the Lion point, make it a Boll Weevil 1. And it's a 7-5 game. Christina Vigil, the Houston, Texas product, back to serve for the Boll Weevils, and she will watch it ricochet off McDonald. But obviously the crowd a little larger for Wallace Hanceville. Short drive over versus Enterprise State, which would have a long drive up to get here. In a 7-6 game, Vigil with a serve. Mecklenburg the bump. Monhay driving it over, dug out by Rhodes. That is driven cross court by Walker. And the 3-point lead erased. Back to a tie contest at 7. And again, Vigil serving 73 aces during the regular season for Vigil. Dickerson driving it. Vigil is there. Bumped over to Penny. Sent across by Long into the corner. Rhodes got a piece of it, but hang on. There was a violation on the net charged to Enterprise State. And the Lions will take a 1-point lead. Speaking of Region 22 and 23, 22 will host, as that got fingertips from Walker. So wherever the district is played, the Gulf South District Volleyball Championship, it will be in Alabama. Either in the southern part at Enterprise or in the northern part at Hanceville. That is Monhay with a kill. (9-8) Lions lead. And that will go long. We're tied again. I got a feeling this is what today is going to be like. You're going to see a tightly contested back and forth tie game, slight lead, tie game, slight lead. Mecklenburg setting up Jackson, blocked by Long. Berry with a bump to Long, drives it cross court. Monhay sending it to Long, back over to Long with a bump. And that will ricochet to the Lions bench. And it is the Boll Weevils with a 1-point lead. Riley Berry serving, the sophomore middle hitter. 31 aces this year for Berry. Somehow Mecklenburg able to get it over, and then it is jammed over by Freeman. That's her money shot. Turns it into an 11-9 lead. Lions got it back to 1. Biggest lead in the set thus far, 3 for Wallace Hanceville. Sent over by Long. Tracked down by Price. Midcourt shot to Petty. And that is Long off Mecklenburg. Lions down by 2. Boll Weevils up by that margin with Walker serving. Setting up Jackson. Freeman there for the block. Bump to Long, tips it over, and he's trying to do so with the left hand. Instead, it is blocked by Jackson. Nibbled the top of the net, rolls over. It's a 12 apiece game. Knotted up at 12. The Rocket picked up by Walker. Long driving it. And is blocked by Vigil. Dickerson trying to get the shot over, and Vigil's there for the block. 13-12, Boll Weevil lead. Enterprise State sweeping Wallace Hanceville when these two teams played on Friday night. Much higher stakes now. Little flick over by Dickerson. Penny retrieves. It's bumped to the sidelines of the Boll Weevils by 2. Long again serving. Floats it to the libero McDonald. Mecklenburg off the libero Rhodes. Lions draw to within 1. First touch Walker, visual to Penny. She'll go long, and this one's tied up at 14. A Lion win, and we play another. A Boll Weevil win, and they plan for next Saturday. Into the backcourt, able to get a hand on it was Rhodes. Well, Long just kind of stepped on Rhodes as Rhodes went down trying to return. But everybody okay. And the serve goes long. We're tied at 15. Jackson out of the game. Back in comes McDonald. For Wallace Hanceville to serve is Lillian Rhodes. 31 aces this year for Rhodes. McDonald first touch. Free ball sent over by Mecklenburg. Bump to Penny. Penny driving it through the Casada block. A 1-point Boll Weevil lead. Dickerson wide on the floor. Boll Weevils by 2. Timeout on the floor. Lions in your ACCC championship game. Just about all white Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Craps got it. Long throw over, and he got it. Championship Sunday in the ACCC, and we've got sports going on elsewhere too. Jason Thompson in Headland, Alabama for ABC Falling Baseball. Adam Slay and High School Sports in Alexander City, Alabama for Showcase Series Fall Baseball. As we resume play here, coming out of the timeout, Barry hammering it over, able to get there, McDonald. Shoved to Penny on the opposite side of the net. Back to Penny. Penny drives it. Price back set. Mecklenburg the free ball. Tipped over by Vigil. Underneath Price. Tipped to Dickerson. And she will go long. Boll Weevils with their largest lead at 3. Both teams now have enjoyed a 3-point lead. Lions led at 7-4. That was their 3-pointer. And now the Boll Weevils 18-15. That's their 3-pointer. Mecklenburg blocked by Penny. Vigil back to Barry. Drives into the backcourt. Dickerson with a free ball. An opportunity for the Weevils to go on the attack. And is hammered over by Barry. Price able to get underneath. Sent to Penny. Penny drives it cross court. McDonald digs it out. Dickerson tipping it across. Vigil setting up Barry. Tips over. Mecklenburg able to get to it. Dickerson drives it. There for the return is Rhodes. Penny into the backcourt. And now it's the Lions on the attack. Bump by Vigil over to Penny. Got it inside the antenna. And will drop it in to extend the lead to 4. Lillian Rhodes again serving. McDonald first touch. Mecklenburg the drive. Long there for the dig. Shoved over by Vigil. Boll Weevils by 5. Opening set. A lot of volleyball to be played, but one of these two teams trying to establish some early momentum. Dickerson cross court off Rhodes. Checking into the lineup is April Burgess for the Lions. A 4-point Boll Weevil lead. Mecklenburg with the serve. That is long, aiming for the corner and goes long. Launched over by Mecklenburg. Setting up Barry. Nice block by Quesada, but it goes out of bounds. Into the net with the serve. A 3-point game in set number 1. Bumped onto the floor and to the opposite side by Penny. Setting up Monhay. Rhodes digs it out, back set Vigil. Walker off Monhay and Quesada. Back over to Monhay. Blocked by Walker and Barry. Back over to Penny. Penny drive returned by McDonald. Monhay sending it over and Rhodes can't dig it out. And now it's the Boll Weevils asking for time. A 2-point game, opening set in Albertville, Alabama.
The University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
Two-point game. They were down by 5. They've trimmed it to 2. Lions with the serve. Vigil to Walker and got the antenna. And apparently got the antenna on the Walker drive. It is a 1-point game. First touch long. Barry picked up by McDonald. Monhay with a drive, and that will go off of Walker. And I think out. I don't think it ever got a line. It did not. 21 each. Dug out by Walker, giving the Lions an opportunity to go on the attack. Monhay off Penny. Back over to Penny. Drives it from the left side. In the backcourt, Dickerson there. Monhay for the left side again. Long with it. That is Walker, and Walker breaks the 21 all-time. Kaylee Petty serving 29 aces this year for the 193 hitting Petty. A 213 hitting Boll Weevil squad. Mecklenburg setting up Monhay, dug out by Rhodes. Vigil giving the back set to Walker, tips it over. Burgess is there, back over to Monhay. And again, Rhodes will get to it. This time the opposite side, long, in front of the inline. Our third timeout of the opening set. This one called by the Lions. Here's the 7 guy. Right up the middle, base hit, back-to-back base hit. Starter with a double, the single from Cumbie coming to the plate and tagged down at home. Teams trying to establish early momentum. And an opening set win would do that. It certainly wouldn't wrap up the set for you, the match for you. But it would put you in a good starting spot. Again, Petty got a little anxious, served early. And the official on the stand going, hey, wait on me. Let me give you the cue to serve. So now you got the cue, and here comes the Petty serve. Got the top of the net. Trickles over. And apparently it hit the floor before Monhay dug it out. And Petty serving set point. McDonald first touch. Monhay. That got Walker. It is a 24-22 game. Opening set, Boll Weevils and Lions. Vigil back set, Walker tipping it over, McDonald there. Monhay with a drive left side, not a drive, that's just a little dink over. It's a 1-point game. I believe Enterprise State still has a timeout they can use. Opting not to take it here in a 1-point game. We are still at set point. Long drives it over. Boll Weevils win the opening set. So we are a set in. And Enterprise State has now taken 4 straight from the Lions. 3 on Friday, 1 on Sunday. Set 2 coming up. Opening set going to the Boll Weevils, 25-23. And here we go with set number 2. Well, the opening set establishes a little early momentum. Set number 2 either gets one team right back into it or gives the other a dominant advantage. Not the end of the road, but tougher road to hoe, so to speak. Back set, Mecklenburg dropping it over, and the Lions take the opening point. In that opening set, the largest Lion lead was 3. The largest Boll Weevil lead was 5. And it ended in a 2-point game, which is basically what we expect between these two teams that did not meet during the regular season. Their first introduction to one another was on Friday night. And a chance to talk to Randy Daniel, the head coach at Wallace Hanceville, prior to the game. And I was asking him about those 3 matches yesterday. And they won 9 out of 10 sets. Was it taxing? Freeman crushing it over. As we take another look. Here's that money shot. Knotted up in one, and he said, man, we run. We do this kind of thing. They run a mile a day, even on game day. But he did concede. It was a long, semi-taxing day. Some great teams here. In years gone by, you get to this tournament and it's okay, who's going to play volleyball? And the team in orange is going to go home and win it. And that is how dominant Wallace Hanceville has been. But we came into this tournament knowing, and there are a lot of teams that could have won this thing. Wallace Hanceville still in it, obviously, down only 1-9. But there were other teams with a great chance. LBW, number 1 seed out of the South. And we'll launch a little long. Coastal North pushing LBW to the max, to a 5-game set before losing. Calhoun, Snead State, who knocked off Wallace Hanceville during the regular season. As that is tipped over by Jackson. So we came into this year's tournament saying, you know, that team that's been dominant over the years, not quite as dominant. And it is made for a very good tournament. Penny into the net. And wouldn't you know, the team in orange right in the thick of things on Championship Sunday. And after that loss on Friday, it was almost like, hey, don't count us out. Jackson will tip it over. Turn it into a 5-2 game. And again, we got some perspiration on the floor. As I mentioned yesterday, it must be noticeably warmer a floor below. I'm sitting on the second tier and am donning one of those ACCC vests for a little extra warmth. It's a little chilly up here. Dickerson is literally standing nearly on the toes of the fans in the stands behind the court. It is a quaint setting for volleyball. Dickerson delivering with the ace, and then gave a look back to the stands. I don't know if there was something being said or she was just given a nod of approval, but what we do have is a timeout, and it's asked for by the Boll Weevils, down by 4. 6-2 Wallace Hanceville lead. That's their largest lead of the match, obviously of the set as well, and that will go off long and almost land in the lap of our umpire on the ladder right beside the net. And Wallace Hanceville with a 5-point lead. Dickerson serving again. First touch Walker, put on the floor by Vigil. Walker sending it over. Setting up Jackson, little tip over. Lions growing that lead to 6. Served up again by Dickerson. Freeman driving it over. Dickerson returns. Rhodes over to Freeman, and Freeman dropping it in front of the inline. Eight 3 lead, 5-point advantage Lions. Served up by Enterprise State. Monhay sending it over. Driven right back over by Monhay. Petty left side in front of the inline. Back-to-back shots right in front of that inline. One from Freeman and this one from Petty. And again the serve from Enterprise State. Over to Monhay, and that is through the Berry block. Ace delivered by Jackson, and the lead goes to 6. Set number 2. Jackson nibble the top of the net, sending it over. Vigil to Petty. Petty driving it off Mecklenburg. Vigil again with a serve, and apparently there was a illegal formation on the part of Wallace Hanceville. You got the whistle actually prior to the serve or while the serve was happening. And the point of warning. Vigil again with a serve. She's got another ace. And that 6-point lead sliced in half. 3 now. Vigil again serving. Dickerson first touch. Monhay into the backcourt. Retrieved by Long. Petty drives from the left side. And it's just a nudge out. Lions get the serve back. Ollie Price with the serve. 25 aces on the year. Petty stepping inside the antenna, lofts it over to Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg delivering to Vigil. Stepping up is Walker, and Walker bangs it off Quesada. A 3-point game. And more moisture. I mentioned Jones, the winner of Region 23 in their first year. And from what I understand, an assistant coach at Coastal South, Deuce, is, and I don't even know what his full name is, his real name is, now the head coach at Jones and has had a heck of a year. Turned in a Region 23 title in that first season. That's pretty impressive. You're supposed to have to wait, 2, 3, 4 years before you start playing quality athletics. Berry will drive it over, make it a 2-point game. 9 serving 11. Petty launches it. Stepping up Dickerson. Vigil returning. Rhodes with a pump. Stepping up is Long into the backcourt to Dickerson. Back set. Mecklenburg. Good thing she's a left-hander. I don't know that a right-hander could have gotten it inside the antenna. Long driving it off McDonald. Boll Weevils trim it to 1. Nibble the top of the net. Dug out, but off the umpire by Dickerson. And the one-time 6-point lead erased. 11 each, Boll Weevils and Lions. Petty with the drive. A little too strong with that opening pass from Dickerson, able to put it right back. Was Long, and the Boll Weevils take the lead, prompting a Lions timeout.
The University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
A 1-point Boll Weevil lead, trying to take a decisive 2-0 advantage. Well, I never saw the official on the other end say, but apparently our official on this end did and said it was out. Looked like it almost dropped in that corner. Monhay serving. First touch Long. Back set to Walker, and Walker giving the lead back to the Boll Weevils. And a reminder to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And you're watching the game on YouTube. Probably. Could be watching it on the ACCC Sports Network. Dickerson blocked by Walker. Monhay able to get to it. Dickerson aiming for the corner. Penny able to get there. Setting up Freeman, and there's that shot again for Freeman. Two-point Boll Weevil lead. But when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, not only do you get access to games, but to interviews, to shows, and more. And you make us very, very happy. We like more and more subscribers. Currently shooting for 5,300. I think we're like at 52, 55 maybe. Served up by McDonald. First touch, Long, pumped by Penny. Long to McDonald. Pumping it to Dickerson, into the backcourt, picked up by Penny. There's Freeman with the drive. Jackson there for the block. Another Freeman shot. That one is good. A 2-point Boll Weevil lead. Serve dug out by McDonald. Price able to get to it. Dickerson sending it over. Setting up Freeman, and Freeman goes wide. Back to a 1-point game. Monhay, I believe, nope, that is Mecklenburg serving. And she will serve Long. gorgeous facility here in Albertville. Having a multi-million-dollar complex with a whole heck of a lot going on. Freeman sending the free ball over. Bumped into the backcourt. Picked up by Long. Walker to Rhodes. Setting up Jackson, and that is tipped high into the air. The set a little off, and Jackson couldn't return it. Couldn't shoot it over. But I know on my drive in, I see softball fields, soccer fields, baseball fields, tennis courts, RV park, amphitheater. Over to Freeman, and Freeman will drive it through that Jackson block. Timeout on the floor. Boll Weevils building a 4-point lead. Boll Weevils with a 4-point lead. And that was after an early Lions advantage. Mecklenburg back to the mid part of the floor. Monhay launching it over. Vigil setting up Petty left side. That will ricochet off of Monhay and wind up near the second tier. Weevils by 5. Monhay first touch. Mecklenburg to Jackson. Tipped over, setting up Freeman. Hammered, but able to pick it up Mecklenburg. Dickerson lofting it over. And then Vigil will go cross court, build a lead of 6 now for the Boll Weevils. Lions led by 6 early. Later in the set, it is the Boll Weevils by 6. Ace off McDonald. Boll Weevils with a 7-point lead. Monhay first touch. Dickerson driving it. Lions saying we ain't done yet. Trim it to a 6-point game. Dickerson serving. Floats it over to Long. Vigil setting a Petty. Running fist over by Petty. Able to dig it out was Dickerson. Monhay into the backcourt. Petty driving it off the net. Mecklenburg picks it up. Bumped over to Monhay. Monhay going cross court. Petty anticipating. Freeman. There it's jammed. There's that money shot for Olivia Freeman. Rhodes the libero with the serve. Monhay blocked by Vigil. Boll Weevils 2 away from a commanding 2-0 lead. Jackson driving it over, got the top of the net and altered the path of the ball. And that was when Walker became unsure where it would head. Jackson with the serve. Kisana driving it back over. Jackson again serving. Still a 7-point lead and 2 away from a set win, and now 1 away. Barry delivering. And the Boll Weevils at set point trying to take a 2-0 lead. Monhay drives, blocked by Barry. And Talon able to get a hand on it. Over the mid part of the floor, and Barry driving it off Lions. 5 consecutive Boll Weevil wins over the Lions in sets. And now it's the Lions with their back against the wall. Set number 3 is a must-win for Wallace Hanceville. Boll Weevils trying to host a week from Saturday the Gulf South District Championship. Here we go with set number 3. Lions with their back against the wall. Got to win everything from here on out. They've got to win 3, 4, and 5 to force the if gate. Enterprise State has got to win just 1 of the 3 remaining sets. The 3 possible remaining sets. Opening point going to the Lions. Served up by Price. Fisted over by Long. Underneath is Price. McDonald trying to get to it. Left an open spot on the floor. Exploited by Walker. Shoves it into the corner. And we are tied up at 1 with Walker serving. McDonald first touch. Jackson drives it. Petty there. Monhay drives it off Vigil. Five consecutive Enterprise State set wins over the Lions. 3 on Friday, 2 thus far this morning. If Enterprise State wins 6 in a row, they are the ACCC champions. Wallace Hanceville yesterday, in a total of 10 sets, lost only once to LBW last night. And wound up winning that match 3-1. But losing the opening 2 sets here. Taking, though, the early 4-2 lead. Then with the top of the net, Rhodes with the first touch. Mitchell setting up Petty. Petty cross court with it. Bump to Dickerson into the backcourt to Rhodes. And there's that Freeman shot again. Just not a whole lot you can do about that. Except try to come up with a defense in the scheme that keeps you from getting to that. Petty driving and blocked by Mecklenburg. Back over to Petty. Blocked again by Mecklenburg, but this time drops on the Lions side of the net. And turns it into a 4-piece game. Served over by Rhodes. Jammed right back by Petty. And the Boll Weevils will take their first lead. Rhodes again serving. And I see Interstate Community College fans on the end of the floor taking shots and videos. Man, if you're in the stands here, you are literally right in the midst of the action. 5 apiece. Mecklenburg with a serve and a late hand positioning by Long, turning into a Lions point. Trying to get the hands down late. And could not get a pass off. Bumped over to Vigil. Setting up Petty. Blocked by Quesada. Don't think Petty. No. Got the antenna. Thought for a minute maybe she was going to be able to get it inside the antenna. The initial look, no. And then when she fisted it, thought she might have, but did catch the antenna. And the Lions with a 2-point lead. Back set. Berry shot put right back by Dickerson. Lions take a 3-point lead. Mecklenburg the serve. Petty trying to get to the pass and could not. Lions take a 4-point lead. And Vanessa Howell, head Enterprise State coach, says, ladies, come on over here. We need to talk. Is the 7 guy. Right up the middle, base hit, back-to-back base hit. Starter with a double. The single from Cumbie coming to the plate and tagged down at home. A 4-point Lions lead. Bo Weevils asking for time to talk. And we resume play in Albertville, Alabama at Sand Mountain Park. Petty bumping it over. Long, sending it across. Setting up Dickerson, left side. Tips it over, drops it in. It definitely, at this moment, looks like a slightly discombobulated Enterprise State squad. Perry driving it over. Two-handed shove by Monhay, picked up by Walker. Petty. There is the bump and stepping up Dickerson. And she will go a little bit wide. Vigil serving. Then on the top of the net, but McDonald able to pick it up. Dickerson driving in and drops it on the Petty side of the floor. Lions build a 5-point lead. First touch, Walker. Berry makes it a 4-point game. Serve back over to the Bo Weevils. Kaylee Petty serving. 193 hitter, 273 team aces in the regular season, 29 of which were Petty's. Monhay, little shove over and dropped it in front of Long. More moisture on the floor, perspiration. Lillian Rhodes taking care of all of that before we resume a 12-7 contest. 5-point Lions lead. Jones awaits. And Cedar Rapids awaits the winner of the Jones Lions Bo Weevils winner. Back over it goes to Long. Launches it over. Monhay there. Jackson drives, burying the block. Jackson aiming for the inline, drops it in front, and the lead goes to 6. Lions need a 5-set match and then an if game. Mecklenburg able to get to the Walker shot. Into the backcourt, Petty, back set. Walker steps up. And Jackson into the net. Riley Berry serving for the Bo Weevils. 31 aces for Berry, a 178 hitter. That is wide from Jackson. Riley Berry again on the serve. Monhay off Freeman. Well, when you look at the individual leaders, the stats, these two teams have a lot of the individual leaders. Wallace Hanceville has Dickerson, tops in kills per set. And she's number one in kills Jackson and Wallace Hanceville number 2, Monhay number 3, Mecklenburg number 4. That will bounce off the light fixture. Enterprise State's got the number 2 hitter in Rhodes, the number 4 hitter in Freeman. Got the best blocker in the business with Freeman. And Perry's number 3. Boll Weevils trim into a 4-point game in Diggs per set. Don't see any representation there. Do have in Diggs, though, McDonald with 509. And Rhodes with 443. Aces, Vigil the best in the conference. And an assist. Again, you see Vigil's name atop the individual standings. So a lot of statistical leaders, and a big part of the reason these two teams are vying for the championship in the ACCC. Served up by Long. A little behind Jackson, allowing the Boll Weevils to go on the attack. Petty from the left side. Dickerson and Freeman able to swat it back over. Here's that set for Freeman. And this one jammed off Jackson. Three-point game with Long serving. Dickerson drives it. Vigil got a piece of it. Petty from the left side, and that is off of Mecklenburg and then the antenna. And the Boll Weevils draw to within 2. Long again serving. Dropped in the ace. It's a 1-point game. And it's a Wallace Hanceville timeout. Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Craps got it. Long throw over, and he got it. Just as was true in the preceding set, a fairly substantial Wallace Hanceville lead. But then Enterprise State battled back and won 2. And there was a substantive lead here. And the Boll Weevils have trimmed to now 2, was 1 after the errant serve. Vigil to Freeman, and Freeman into Dickerson. And Dickerson, after the fact, has had that look of what the heck do you do about the 426 hitting Freeman. McDonald first touch, back set to Mecklenburg. Fisted over to Walker, Perry. Going a little bit long. Back to a 2-point game. Served up by Mecklenburg. Petty driving it. Backtracking is Dickerson, positioning herself for the shot. And she will deliver. Served up again by Mecklenburg. Berry off of Quesada. And the serve back over to the opposite side of the floor. Vigil serving. 5'10" sophomore from Houston, Texas. Dickerson in front of the end line. Lions 5 away from forcing a fourth set. Vigil to Walker, and Walker into the net. And an Enterprise State timeout in a 4-point contest. Lions trying to move into set number 4 and eventually 5. They eventually want to play an if game this afternoon. Quesada blocks it out of bounds. Boll Weevils, if they had their ruthers, it would end here. Two of the top 5 hitting teams in the ACCC. Enterprise State number 2 at 213. As that will ricochet off Walker. Wallace Hanceville, number 5 at 185. And the Lions needing 3 before the Boll Weevils get 7. Setting them long, drives it over. McDonald there, first touch, shoved over by Dickerson. Setting up Berry, and Berry drops it in. In kills percent, Wallace Hanceville number 1. Enterprise State is number 3. In assist percent, 1 and 3. Lions and Boll Weevils. In aces, Enterprise State 2. Wallace Hanceville 4. Digs percent, Wallace Hanceville 2. And Enterprise State 7. And when you look at blocks percent, Enterprise State 1, Wallace Hanceville 5. Two of the best teams in the conference. A 1 and a 2, 1 out of the north and 2 out of the south. Mecklenburg sending it over. Freeman will jam it across. Walker will serve. Floats it over to Dickerson. Jackson drives it, goes into the stands, and the Lions are 1 away from a 4th set. Monhay serving. Long driving. Jackson the block. Freeman off of Jackson. Still at set point. Long serving. 36 aces this year for Long. Jackson drives, drops it in the corner. Lions still alive. We have finished out 3 and we are going to a 4th. The Lions, with their back against the wall, win set number 3. We'll go to 4 when we return to Sand Mountain Park. Lions have achieved their first step in trying to get back into the game and snapped a 5-set losing streak to the Weevils. And have turned it into a 2-1 match. And trying to level it off here in set number 4. Ball Weevils trying to find that form that got them set 1 and 2 wins. Weevils to serve to begin set number 4. Monhay first touch. Dickerson, and that will wind up against the railing that protects the second tier of the arena here. And the opening point is a Lion one. McDonald serving. Vigil with the set. Little tip over by Freeman. Not the set Freeman was looking for. Dickerson driving it. Drops it in front of the sideline, and the opening 2 belonging to the Lions. McDonald again with the serve. Freeman driving and dropping it in front of the inline. And the Boll Weevils get their first point in set number 4. Vigil shoving it over to Long. Long going cross court. McDonald there for first touch. Back to Mecklenburg. Left-hander drilling it over. Petty there. Freeman blocked by Jackson. This time Jackson able to block the Freeman shot. It doesn't happen often, but it did there. Lions with a 3-1 lead. Tipped over by Long, picked up by Monhay. And that is smashed over by Jackson. Wallace Hanceville wants a 5-set match. In 5-set matches, they have lost to Southern Union, lost to Chattanooga State, lost to Itawamba, beaten Roan, knocked off Pearl River. So they are 2-3 in 5-set matches. There's an errant pass from Long, and the lead goes back to 3. Served up by Dickerson, and she'll serve Long. Enterprise State hoping this thing wraps up in 4. They, in 4-set matches, have lost to Heartland, knocked off Sook Valley, beaten Calhoun, lost to Vincennes, knocked off Walter State and LBW. And then beat Sneed State and LBW again, all in 4-set matches. Petty off the fingertips of Burgess and then shoved into the corner. Lions by 4. Jackson serving. Over to Barry. Barry tipping it over. Picked up by Mecklenburg. Free ball sent over by Dickerson. Setting up Penny left side, and she will drop it in front of Dickerson. Serve headed back over to the Enterprise State side of the floor. Vigil nibbling the top of the net. Dickerson, nice job of digging. Monhay blocked by Walker. Vigil again serving. Setting up Monhay. Monhay driving it and driving it long. Did it get any fingers, though, on the way out? According to the officials, no. And it's a 1-point game. Vigil going wide. Serve back over to the Lions. Holly Price doing the honors. 25 aces this year. A team that has more than 300. Vigil with the pump. Walker steps up. And then aiming for the corner is Monhay, but goes long. She knew everybody had traveled to the other side of the floor, left side, for the Boll Weevils, and that there was an opening. Trying to exploit it, went just a little bit long. Monhay blocked by Walker. Back set to Mecklenburg. Vigil able to pick up the shot. And that's going to go outside the antenna from long. Monhay serving again. Nine serving, 7, a 2-point Lion advantage. Monhay to long. Back set. Walker tips it over. Setting up Dickerson. And she's able to lob it over that block. That 2-block set. Nearly an ace, but somehow Walker able to recover. Mecklenburg driving it. It'll flick over inside the antenna by long. Dickerson. And the Lions out in front by 4. Long first touch, back set, Walker. Walker stumbled a little bit trying to get to the pass, but was able to get it off. Over to Berry, drives it. That will go off McDonald. And the Boll Weevils getting the serve back. And I think that moisture now being tended to is what Walker slipped on, and now you've got Long saying, hey, there's some over here too. A reminder, we're playing baseball today, too, on JockJive. We've got the ABC Fall League in Headland, Alabama. Got the Showcase Series Fall Baseball in Alexander City, Alabama. And I think the tournament there at Alexander City has a game to go, and they're done for the day. About 3 games to go there in Headland, Alabama. Tomorrow, start of basketball. Mobile's JV and Coastal Alabama South. Men's basketball at 7:30. Mecklenburg driving it over. Back to a 4-point Lions lead. McDonald with the serve. Floats it over to Petty. Too strong with the pass. Jackson slamming it back. Long left side into the backcourt. Monhay there. And then a miscommunication between Dickerson and Monhay as to who the pass was intended for. Served up by Long. Little two-handed Dickerson shove over. Freeman giving it to Vigil and saying, hey, set me back up. She does, and Freeman turns it into a 2-point game. Long again with the serve. Jackson. Freeman blocks it. And then goes Long. Burgess coming into the ball game. Price going out for the Lions. Mecklenburg serving. Floated to Petty. Sending him long. Fires to McDonald. Over to Dickerson. And Boll Weevils yank their hands down. Did it touch anybody on the way out? Nope. It's a 13-11 game. Over to Jackson, and Jackson goes wide. Lions appealing that it got fingertips, but not according to the official. A 1-point game. Boll Weevils with a serve, launched over by Dickerson. Vigil back set, Freeman wide. And the Lions take a 2-point advantage. Dickerson serving. Floats it over to Walker, back set to Freeman. Freeman a little tip over, McDonald digs it out. Monhay into the backcourt. Over to Freeman, and Freeman goes wide. Lions by 3. Boll Weevils take time. Set number 4 in the ACCC Volleyball Championships. Lions 10 away from forcing a 5th set. On the way to what they hope is an if game. That'll drop in front of the inline. And the Boll Weevils now 12 away from trying to avoid that 5th set. First touch, Dickerson. Back set, Jackson. Stepping in is Long, shoves it over. Dickerson there. Monhay into the backcourt. Walker a touch. Petty to Vigil. Setting up Jackson. Barry's there for the block. McDonald back set to Monhay. Goes to the opposite corner. Rome's able to get to it. Fisted over by Petty. Bump to Monhay. Monhay into the backcourt. Walker. Over to Petty. Petty drives it, dropped it in the corner. Back to a 1-point game. And again, some moisture on the floor. So that being tended to before we resume play in a 1-point game. Boll Weevils trying to dethrone the Lions. Lions trying to continue the dynasty. Served up by the libero. Libero to libero. McDonald on the receiving end. Barry blocks it. It's a tie game at 15. Three straight Boll Weevil points, and we are tied at 15 each. McDonald first touch. Mecklenburg sending it to Monhay. And that'll catch the top of the net. And Long must be living right. That looked like it was headed into the net, but had enough force on it to find its way over. And the Boll Weevils take a 1-point lead. Set for Jackson, and Jackson the drive. McDonald coming off the floor, Casada checking in. Serving is Jackson in a tie game. Vigil pumping it to Barry. Barry the free ball over. Dickerson there. Shoved to Monhay. Monhay, little tip. And Walker couldn't dig it. Served up by Jackson. She'll serve into the net. $17 each. And they're going to have 4 hits on the other side of the floor, and the Boll Weevils will take their first lead in a while. 18-17 Boll Weevils. Sent over by Vigil. Bounced over to Monhay. Monhay drives. Rhodes able to pull it off the bench for all practical purposes. Vigil with a free ball. Setting up Monhay, and there was a whistle. And a Lions violation. Timeout on the floor. Wallace Hanceville. As Enterprise State takes a 2-point lead. Boll Weevils a 2-point lead. 6 points away from a match victory and the ACCC title. Lions are 8 shy of going to another set. 4 hits on the Boll Weevil side of the floor. It's a 1-point game. Ollie Price into the game, serving for the Lions. Setting up Barry, drives it over and drops it in. And the Boll Weevils first to 20. Served by Penny. Dickerson first touch. Monhay going out. No fingertips. It's a 21-18 Boll Weevil lead. Little flick over by Mecklenburg. And that'll go long from Walker. But hold it. Got fingertips. 22-18. Boll Weevils by 4. First touch, McDonald. Setting a Monhay. Monhay. Blocked. Driven pike over by Barry. Boll Weevils 2 away. Lions needing 7 to go to the 5th. Bumped over to Dickerson, allowing the Boll Weevils to go on the attack. Berry just a little bit long. Weevils need 2. Lions need 6. Monhay with the serve. Over it goes to Long, drives it over. Back onto the floor from Dickerson. Mecklenburg sending it over. Rhodes' first touch. Long again. Monhay into the backcourt. Setting up Berry, and Berry goes long. It's a 3-point game. And the Weevils will call for time in a 23-20 fourth set contest. Just about all white Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Craps got it. Long throw over, and he got it. Still too shy of wrapping it up for the Boll Weevils. There is an ace, and it's a 2-point game. Lions were on the brink of getting eliminated. They have battled back and cut it to a 2-point game. There is the Walker kill that's got the Boll Weevils one away. And now the pressure on the Lions. 24-21. Setting up Dickerson, tips it over. Long able to get to it. Berry pulling it off the net. Free ball sent over by Vigil. Back set, Mecklenburg. And that will go off of Petty. Well, you can tell the Lions are playing a little more tentatively. But heck, there's an awful lot on the line. McDonald serving. Picked up by Walker. That is driven over and out by Petty. Well, that pressure on the Lions eases a bit if they can pick up this 24th point. Load it over. Setting up Freeman, and Freeman will drop it. That is the ball game, and the Boll Weevils have won it. A changing of the guard as Enterprise State becomes the ACCC champions. Winners of sets 1, 3, and 4. Lions forcing that fourth set with a 2-set win. But it is Enterprise State who will host Jones next Saturday in Enterprise for the right to go on to the Nationals in Iowa. This one is over. What a dandy of a tournament. Thanks so much for watching our coverage. Congratulations to all 8 teams that got here. From the north, Wallace, Hanceville, Calhoun, Sneed State, Southern Union. From the south, LBW, Enterprise State, Coastal North, and Bishop State. Your champions, the Boll Weevils of Enterprise State. Thanks for watching. For all the folks with the ACCC and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. So long, everybody.